It has been far too long since I have done a favorites video, so this is just gonna be a roundup of all of the things that I am loving right now. I would say fashion, lifestyle, like all the things, so let's go. The first thing here, so relevant for where we are, the here and the now, swimwear. I found this brand, SHEWIN swimwear. I found it personally on Walmart, but I do believe they're also on Amazon. I'm gonna pop up some of the swimwear try on while I'm talking about it here that I've done with them. That I've bought, that I bought and tried on. I have found through most of the things that I've tried there, I found that I'm generally a size extra large, but for one, awesome choices. Most of them are gonna be kind of like the high-waisted bikini type if that's something that you go for, and just blown away by the quality. Like some of these are like $15, $20. Like it's honestly kind of shocking. So oh my God. I will link all of the ones that you are seeing here as well as other ones that I'm finding cute because I found their stuff to really run pretty much the same. There was only one bathing suit that wow, it's really not my day. There was only one bathing suit that I tried from them that I ended up returning, and it wasn't because of the quality. It just wasn't tight enough for me in the boob edge as I wanted it to be, but everything else, I'm just like, wow. Yeah. Literally, wow, shocked. My favorite one is the green and the blue one here. Like all that little scallop detail, all that stitching. It's just so cute. It's so cute. They're so good. You have to check them out. Love. Oh, pardon the interruption. It is just me, your host, Jen. I just wanted to properly welcome you into the channel if you happen to be new here. And if you are not new, then welcome back. My channel is all about helping you be your most confident self through style, fashion, and we'll say lifestyle, maybe some beauty, because of this video contains all of those things. I don't do a ton of favorites videos, but I do love doing them for you guys. Let me know if you'd like to see more. Typically on this channel, we're sharing things like styling, affordable outfits, so lots of looks for you, and I'd say like affordable fashion finds, maybe some more unique outfits that you don't always see every day on YouTube, but also like very approachable, kind of everyday, elevated lounge, elevated casual kind of outfits. So if all that sounds interesting to you, definitely consider subscribing. I always like to say subscribe if you are awesome or if you want to be awesome. I will have everything listed and linked down below in the description box. I will also I'm gonna put it in two more places for you. Okay, I'm gonna put it in a pinned comment, and then anything that I can link through the YouTube shopping feature. They don't have everything in there yet, but that's where you can click on the screen. It's obviously super easy. I think everybody prefers that. I will put everything that I can in there for you. And if you do decide to use my links, I just want to thank you for doing that. That is a free and easy way to support me and my channel and the content that I put out here on the interwebs. And I can never thank you enough for that. Let's keep going with the video. Here's another perhaps kind of general category. And I'm just going to say colorful sneakers. Okay. I've been wearing colorful sneakers for a while now. They're nothing new. I'm glad that they've gained popularity because that means there is so many options out there. And if you're not new here, you know I like to do a lot with color. Like I am one of those people where I recognize that there's so many more interesting outfit opportunities when your bottom half, like the pants you wear, aren't just blue jeans or black joggers or black leggings or, you know, kind of the typical colors. There's obviously nothing wrong with wearing those, and I wear those too, but it really opens up a lot of possibilities, like I say, possibilities when you just really mix and match color. And of course, shoes are no different. So I have been really liking things like Adidas Gazelles. In terms of a more affordable option, I really like the Walmart shoes from No Boundaries. I've featured them a million times. I will link whatever's available there, and because they're super affordable and very comfortable. And then there is another pair by Madden NYC that I've been really liking where I have several of those, or is it Madden Girl? It's one of those. I can link all of those too, but I'll you know, as I'm talking about it here, I'll pop up all of the ways that I've been styling colorful sneakers. But no, it's just been really fun, especially for somebody like me who likes to do a little bit of the dopamine dressing. I say that as I'm here in a neutral Henley today, but if y'all know, you know. If you're not new here, you know. We love color over here. Number 3, these lace layering tops, okay? Again, these are not new. They probably went viral like a year ago, but I'm including them now because I just continue to acquire more more of them. And honestly, I wear them so much. I mean, I feel like for one, they've now been my favorite thing to wear under a jumpsuit. I feel like they have helped me, you know, several months ago when it was colder outside, take a, I don't know, like a short sleeve shirt, you pack this underneath it, and then it feels like it's a little bit more seasonally appropriate to wear a short sleeve shirt when it's cold outside. I've worn them in situations where, I don't know, there's gonna be like a ton of cleavage showing, but it was like too much for whatever reason, you know, put that underneath it. There's so many possibilities with these. I just love them. They come in so many different colors. They are by Free People. The ones that, most of the ones I have are by Free People. However, I now have some from Shein, Amazon, a couple other boutiques. So I'll link the original Free People ones for you, and then I will also link some comparable ones that I find for you, because often the Free People ones are sold out. In Free People, I do wear the extra large, but honestly, it could be looser. It definitely could be looser. And I recently found one on Amazon that's slightly different. I would say it's a little bit more of a thicker lace. It is still lace, but it is, how do I describe this? I don't know. Either way, I love it, and I've worn it a couple times. I will link that one for you too. That one I do wear a size extra large, but I feel like it runs a little bit big. So I actually would recommend going down a size if I order another one, which I kind of want to. Unfortunately, they only have a few colors, and a lot of the other colors I already have in other sort of tops like that, but I would get a size large if I reordered it. But I love these. They are so extraordinarily versatile. Number 4, welcome to the world of comfortable shapewear. If you are not in this world, let me put you on, because I know we hear shapewear and we want to run far, far away. I totally get that. However, I strongly believe in having kind of what I call a shapewear wardrobe, which sounds ridiculous, I get it. I've actually even done a video on this. It's a pretty old video, but it's extraordinarily helpful, or so I've been told. I can link that video for you. But there's definitely different shapewear for different occasions. Before I had recognized this, I mean, to me, shapewear sort of was like an all one piece situation you'd wear to a wedding, underneath your wedding guest dress or whatever, or the shorts that you always see the line across my thunder thighs and all that kind of stuff. So the one that I want to talk about today that's an absolute favorite I've had for a couple years now, I do get it from Walmart. I believe it's under $20. I wear it in a size extra large, and I call it, this is what I call it, okay? I call it a cami in your pants. Let me say that one more time, a cami in your pants. I say that because it barely does anything, right? If you put a cami on, and if you're an elder millennial or any kind of millennial or whatever, hi, hello, camis are our safety net, are they not? Like, how do you wear a shirt without wearing
another shirt underneath it, right?
Okay, am I the only one? It's like terrifying to go out into the world without that extra layer. That's what this does, quite literally. So I've got, you know, bags o' saddle, as I like to call them. And, you know, they just kind of are like chilling there, right? When I'm wearing shorts or maybe a romper or something, and having that cami in my pants, it just gives me that extra layer of protection that I find so comforting, honestly. And I would argue, if you want to try something like this, don't want to invest in the shapewear or whatever right away, think I'm crazy, try out just try out biker shorts. Try out a pair of biker shorts underneath something else. You know, even if you have extra biker shorts, they're too long, maybe cut a pair or whatever. It's like that. And then I wear them as my underwear. So there's also not another layer. Like it becomes my underwear. It's easy up and down. I just wash them every time like underwear. And it's no harder to go to the bathroom. You're not there fighting with it. I mean, it's so easy. It's as easy as underwear. I'm very passionate about this. All right, let's move on. I love these, I guess I'll call them kind of like teardrop style earrings from Walmart. I think that they are so classy looking. I think they, you know, look like other more expensive options of similar kind or whatever, but they're so lightweight. They don't look lightweight. They make a nice presence, and I really like them for workwear. I would say I feel like they're a really good statement earring, but if you're a corporate girly like me, I feel like they're totally appropriate for the workplace, even being a statement earring. Don't get me wrong, I'd be wearing all kinds of stuff up in the workplace, okay? But if you're like a more traditional corporate girly compared to me, and you don't want to be as, you know, a little risky at work, if you will, with your fashion, they're perfect for that. And they're obviously super affordable. They're from Walmart. Flared jeans. Now, I can link for you guys and pop up for you some of the outfits that I've worn with flared jeans. Flare. Okay. Flare.
Why are you saying flared?
with flare jeans. And you know, I've now been wearing them again, probably maybe for a year. So they're not a recent favorite, but I will say they've now become more of like a staple favorite. Before I was like, okay, yeah, let me get a pair of flared jeans. Okay, let me try them out. Now I've got a little mini collection going. I do particularly like a couple from Walmart by Jessica Simpson, Sofia Vergara. I can certainly link those below for you. But if you are shaped like me, if you're hourglass or you're pear, or honestly, even if you want to add more shape, it really balances us out. And I feel like they're very flattering. I mean, I forgot how flattering flare jeans were. And can I just say, it is my channel, may I say, yes, Jen, you may. Sorry, I'm goofy today. I love that we're in an era of like, just lots of jeans are in style, right? I mean, we now see skinny jeans back again. There's straight leg, there's kind of slim straight. I mean, I'm wearing all of these. Flared, like kind of the girlfriend, mom jeans sort of thing, cuffed jeans, cut off jeans. They're just all out there. Baggy jeans, kind of like the baggy grunge, and then regular wide leg. Like, I feel like none of them you're seeing nowadays, you're like, ugh, that is so 10 years ago. Let me know, am I alone in that? But I just love that we're living in that era. And I do just love flare jeans. I have a question for you though. What shoes are you wearing with flare jeans? Because I wear a lot of boots that aren't elevated, like they're not a heeled boot. And I don't know, there's a lot of shoes that I've tried on with my flare jeans and I'm like, no. I know like pointy toes look good. Like I've done all of those kinds of things. I think for my more like casual, loungy, sort of everyday lifestyle, other than just sneakers, like what are we wearing with flare jeans? Like what sandals are you wearing with them? Please do tell. I have been talking about these a ton, and it's those bracelets that look like watch bands. I have just been loving these. I've been finding them at TJ Maxx. I do get them off of Amazon. My favorite jewelry brand, if you've not checked out Pavoy from Amazon, you are missing out. It is such an incredible jewelry brand from Amazon. I absolutely love that brand. So I've worn their stuff over and over again, and it holds color. It doesn't turn me green. I'm not particularly sensitive. I do want to point that out. I can't speak to that, but they're just incredible. I just love them. So the brand, I mean, the watch bracelets are great too, but I would check out everything that Pavoy has. The thing I have the most from them is probably their earrings. You know how sometimes gold is hard to knack? Like the tone of gold when we're talking about costume fake jewelry, right? I love their tone of gold. I feel like it looks to me probably the most real of the costume jewelry I have. And that's speaking 10 years I was in the fine jewelry industry, okay? I'm not saying it, you know, it's any sort of substitute for real gold or anything, but it be nice. I like it. So yeah, and these watch bracelets, they're just fun. I just think they're fun. I typically like to do a bracelet stack. I'm pretty late today here, and I just think that it makes for an interesting addition to a bracelet stack, particularly because think of it almost like how I talk about with outfits. It's good to add textures and layers. When you add those linked layers on top of like a tennis bracelet, or like right now I'm wearing a rope bracelet, whatever you got going on, even beads, whatever. It just adds another interesting layered moment on top of the fact that I've always been a huge fan of wearing bracelets over with my watch. I won't really do that with the watch bracelets, but my point in saying that is it reminds me of that. It's like, cause then I'm already wearing sort of a watch bracelet with my watch. And I always love the look of adding bracelets over to my watch side of my wrist versus the other side. But now I just got them on both. You know, I got my watch bracelets. I do it up. I don't really care. Wireless Brazzini martinis. I say that for a reason. If you're not new here, you know. And specifically Comfily. Listen, okay, I just did a sponsored integration with Comfily. I can link that video for you. I do a very, detailed breakdown. It's actually a good video too for outfit ideas. I just talk about Comfily in the beginning. This is not sponsored. I'll check to see if my code is still works, because why not? But this video is not sponsored by Comfily. I love them. And if you watch me on Instagram, you watch a lot of like my get readies with me's. I'm often wearing my Comfily bras. So many people are like, what bra is that? What bra is that? And every single person that has reached out to me about buying one, they're like, oh my gosh, you were not lying. I'm like, I was not lying. Like, I've got some stuff to hold up. You know what I'm saying? And it works. It does not do the pancake thing. It gives you shape. Like, I'm talking, you could wear a cleavage shirt with this, like date night outfit. If you hike it up, like, cause they're all adjustable and they have the thicker straps. The straps are just incredible. The sizing, in my opinion, is very confusing. I'm kind of a 36 light triple D. I say that because I'm on a weight loss journey and that's what all my bras are, but they are getting slightly loose. And the latest that I'll pop up here in the video is me wearing a size large. So just if that translates for you, but I would use their size chart. I think I've also have some ones from maybe 2 years ago that are a medium plus. So read the size chart, I will say. They have incredibly soft butter material. They wash well. When I've washed mine over and over and over again. I always do lay them to dry, but I wash them in the washer like normal. Like I don't do anything special with them. And then I do lay them to dry. I probably have at least my 10, maybe 12, and I'm still always looking for them. Now I'm not a person that does laundry like too often. I should be better, you know, because I do wear them several times, but I still am like, where's my comfy bras? Anyway, they're so good. Enough said, they're so good. So I brought up colorful sneakers earlier. I just wanted to give an appropriate nod to my lime green and sort of like periwinkle blue Adidas Gazelles, because I bought these because when I looked at them, they just made me happy. Like I don't think I have a shoe that has made me this happy. I don't know. They're just so cute. And I have found more ways to wear them than I thought. And I even thought that I'm like, I'm gonna buy these and it's gonna be hard to style them, which I really don't recommend. I always say like, buy something where you know you have a lot of it. I always say that with checkered. If I see something checkered, because I have a ton of checkered stuff here that I style, I'm like, oh, perfect. I already know I have baked in outfit ideas. Or if you have a lot of leopard or a lot of anything, whatever, you already have outfit ideas. And that's like really the point of having a capsule wardrobe. I do not have a capsule wardrobe, but that's the benefit of having a capsule wardrobe. So I bought these thinking like, I'm never gonna be able to style these things, but they made me so happy and I love them. I had a gift card, whatever. I love them. Go down a half a size and yeah, they're fun. They are fun. They just needed their own number in my favorites because just lumping them with colorful sneakers was not good enough. I didn't want to offend them, you know. Similar to the watch bracelets, these I'm just gonna call them bar bracelets. I love the way they look. I love the way they look with a watch, with other bracelets. I mean, it's honestly the same thing. I probably should have put them with the watch bracelets, but oh well, here we are. They're number 10, bar bracelets. The same thing though, I would say in terms of stacking together. They provide not so much as an interesting of a texture as the watch bracelets do, but more the shape, right? They're not gonna be shaped probably like any other bracelet that you're wearing on your wrist. And I feel like that makes it very interesting. They pair with so many different things. And let me know, I know you guys like to see jewelry videos from me. If you want to see another jewelry video on how I stack jewelry, I would love to do that for you. So just let me know if that's something that you're interested in. But yeah, these are great. I will link the ones that I have. I have one from Kinsley Armel. I have some from Macy's. I have some from Saks Off Fifth. What's it called? Saks Off Fifth, the discount brand of Saks Fifth Avenue. I forget what it's called, but yeah, I have those too. I will link them below. I'm just gonna do another general category here and say LED masks. I've been using these for a number of years now, but I'm putting them as a favorite now because I've really noticed a difference and I like that they've kind of branched out. Some of these brands, I have the Omnilux and I also have a brand called Current Body. They both work phenomenally, but they've branched out into now they have ones for your neck and your chest and your hands. And I've kind of just started getting into some of those. But in terms of if you've not used these on your face, definitely they work. I tend to use them probably like, I aim for 3 times a week. Maybe I'll get to 4 times a week. I mean, maybe one week I don't do it, but that's what I sort of aim for. I put them on in the morning when I'm like barely awake. It's like, I'm like stumbling over. I keep my phone in the bathroom so that I have to get up to get it. Otherwise I'll snooze it in my sleep. And when I'm sort of there, like barely understanding what's going on, I just plop it on, listen to like a YouTube video and it helps me wake up a little bit. I mean, it's at least feels kind of effortless that way, but highly recommend these if you don't currently use them. This last one here is kind of just personal to me. So I feel like, and maybe if you guys are subscribers and you've been around for a little while, I would love for you to think of one word that describes me. Like let's almost do a little test and you can write it down in the comments. Like if you were to think, one central theme of my presence on social media, of my channel, of, what I try to exude in other people, all that kind of stuff, what would you say? I would say that it is confidence. It is confidence. And you might have been thinking Realfluencer, but I already do have Realfluencer there, so we can't use that one. And my husband has Mr. Realfluencer. But anyway, I love this tattoo. For one, I feel like it is a great reminder. I like where it is because then I see it in the mirror. I see it when I get ready. It's a great reminder for me. And you know what else I love about it? You can sometimes obviously see it on camera. I'm on camera for, you know, my other job, this job, hello. You can see it on camera. So it's almost like a displayed reminder to you or to anybody else reading it. And I feel like I save a lot of comments. I put them in a folder, you know, if I'm having a bad day or whatever. And when I tell you that probably 90% of those comments that I thought were like worth saving, oh, that sounds mean, but you know what I mean? The ones that are like really good, where you're like, oh my God, have the word confidence in them or confident or whatever. And I just feel like that is my goal here. My goal is to show you that you can be confident at whatever size you are, and you can be confident while still wanting to lose weight. Like there's no reason that you have to wait to be confident. Not the whole like, I'll be happy when. You know, I've always said that I want to get down under 200 pounds, and I did recently lose 40 pounds. But the whole idea is I tried to stay confident throughout that journey. And I'll be honest, there was a time where I was really struggling, but like my point is I didn't give up on myself. I didn't stop getting dressed. I didn't stop getting ready, looking cute every day. I didn't stop buying clothes. That's something that I have really learned is like, still buy the clothes. You know what I mean? Don't, because I used to punish myself and be like, oh, I went up a size, I'm not going to buy any clothes. Well, I promise you that dressing all fuddy-duddy, that's a word, that's a phrase, because you literally don't have any cute clothes to wear, it's probably not going to inspire you to want to lose the weight to get into your cuter clothes. And I know that's probably the opposite of what a lot of people think, but I feel like confidence is a state of mind. So if you at least are outwardly presenting yourself in the most confident way every day, it kind of snowballs from there versus like, yeah, I'm here, I'm only wearing sweatpants because it's all that fits me now, versus like you could have bought a cute pair of jeans in the next size up and did your hair and whatever you do to make yourself feel confident. You could have done all that at a larger size. And I'm not saying go out and buy a whole new wardrobe, but still think to yourself, it's important to maintain my confidence even if I'm working on a better self. I feel like I love that message because we don't have to say I'll be happy when or I'll be confident when. Because I promise you, like I could sit here and be like, I'll be confident when I'm under 200 pounds. I guarantee you I'll still struggle when I'm under 200 pounds. Like I'm gonna find something else. I'm gonna nitpick at this and that. This is what we do. So I might as well just be confident now and also be confident on the way back down or back up, wherever you are. So it's a great reminder to you. I do want to point out that it is a fine line tattoo. It kind of took me a while to figure out you have to go to a fine line tattoo artist. If you have a lot of tattoos, you're probably laughing at me that I didn't know that, but you can kind of go to a regular tattoo artist and be like, yeah, I want this to be thin. And even their most thin pen won't be the fine line, if that makes sense. And I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this that know way more about it than me. So anyway, let's all be confident. All right, that is gonna do it. Let me know which one was your favorite item down below. I will be so curious to know. And let me know what is something right now that is a favorite of yours, like maybe something I could check out, you know what I'm saying? Or also the other people that are looking at the comments or reading through the comments, they could also check out. So let us know. I'm really in any category, would love to hear that from you. And if you are still here, I cannot thank you enough. When you watch all the way to the end of the video, it really helps out me and my channel. And if you are still here, let me know that by leaving me a heart emoji or the secret video word of confidence. Don't forget to subscribe if you are awesome and click that notification bell so they can be notified every single time I be in the kitchen cooking them looks or having a favorites video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.